Good afternoon, everyone. Back with another quick review of this sample. This time it's Versace Eros Najim. Okay, now first off, let me start off by saying that I don't like this fragrance. Okay, so it's definitely not something that I would buy, and I will explain myself. Okay, I have had the fire version of Eros in the past that did have to sell off, and I'll let you know. I'll tell you why. That scent was super projecting when you first sprayed it on, and it used to bother my system. So I couldn't stand it, and it caused me sort of an allergic reaction. So I couldn't really stand it, and I had to sell it off. It was super projecting. That was the reason. Okay, I didn't mind the smell so much, but the projection was just all up in your face. It's like it's a screamer. Okay. Now this one, in the beginning, when you first spray it on, it reminds me of a mix of the original Eros and Fire, and I'll let you know why. Because it has the projection of Fire, which is super loud and super in your face, okay? So when you first spray this on, you have to give it a minute, like keep it away from you, because it will project the heck out of it, okay? This is a very fresh opening, which does get a little bit sweeter as time progresses, okay? As it dries down. But like I said, it still keeps on projecting. It's a super projector, this one. So if you like projecting and being loud and obnoxious, sort of, then this fragrance could be one of your favorites. What this has in the dry down, now there's a mention of oud in here. It has caramel and mandarin up top, cardamom and oud in the middle, and then incense, patchouli, and vetiver. Now what that means is this: the beginning is not that sweet, like I said before. It's the Eros DNA along with Fire, super projection. The caramel comes in later, a bit later on in the dry down. So when it starts to dry down, it gets a little bit sweeter. That's what you get. It's not like a super sticky sweet caramel. It's just it makes the scent a little bit sweeter, not super sweet. So if you guys don't like sweet scents, you don't have to worry about that. What you do have to worry about, if you don't like that synthetic, cheap oud saffron sort of a combination, which I definitely do not like, that's what this has in the dry down, in the very deep dry down. It is helped a little bit by the caramel, which makes it a little bit sweeter, so you can tolerate this a little bit more, but it's not something that I would personally wear, okay? I did have to wash this off my hand because it annoyed me. I got bored of it. I didn't like the way it smelled, but it's not like a scary oud. It doesn't stink. It's not skanky. It's not like a disgusting sort of an oud. This is a very wearable oud if you're used to oud smells, okay? Now, I think it has like a 3.9 on Fragrantica, which is justified. I'd give it about that if I'm being honest, if I'm being reasonable. But yeah, that's it. I wouldn't buy this scent ever. I don't know if I think it's like $100